Alright guys, welcome back to more PES 5 Master League. Today we are taking on PES United. Before we get into that though, in more pre-season action, we have done a little bit of dealings, well trying to do some dealings anyway, in the transfer market. So the top three here, Puyol, Ronaldinho and Ronaldo from the last episode, are just contract negotiations. Otherwise, we have got 3 deals that we're trying to get on board. So, first up, we've got Yossi, I want to say. This guy looks really good. Look at that stamina and balance. He's currently playing at PES United, ironically. And I was just curious. I was just like, you know, who's playing at PES United these days? Is there anyone good there? And this guy, French guy, can play side back. He's only 27 and his stats are really good. So I'm thinking, like, I think his preferred foot is right, but hopefully, you know, he could play like left side because sometimes, so that's kind of an option. We are going to offer, I believe it's, does it tell me? Oh, it should, well, it should tell you, but we've offered, I think, Lam for him. So yeah, there's that. Orellana, because a lot of people have been talking about him in the past, and he's only currently 19, doesn't have a team, so we've offered a decent amount of money for him there and snap him up if possible. Finally, I've succumbed to the Nuri Sahin thing, and this is kind of a big deal, this one, because he looks really good. When he first played for us, he was alright. He's really improved looking at his stats. Look at those stats now. Like, man, that is so good. Attacking midfield and defensive midfield he can play. So that's decent. We have offered Schwartz for him. I've been talking about it for a while, and I've decided to make the decision that Schwartz could possibly go because he doesn't play too many games. We don't really use him that much. And like I say, if we get Orellana in, for example, that's an option there. We've got a Wusu and players like that, so that's why we're kind of doing it. So yeah, just the 3 this time round this week, and we're gonna go with that and see what happens. Let's go straight to the PES United game, and here we are then, guys, in the Home Depot Stadium for this pre-season match against PES United. I did say a couple of seasons ago I wanted to experiment with in pre-season with doing a few more different stadiums from the patch, etc. You know, instead of just seeing the same one season in, season out in pre-season, it's a good opportunity to play different ones. We're doing a pre-season American tour thing. That's what all the cool teams do, right? But yeah, here we are, and Rooney, Ronaldo up front for this one. Gambino's in there, good old Gambino, etc. So let's get cracking with this one today. Oh, Rooney brought off the ball here. Free kick early on. Could be a little too far out for Ronaldo, that. Yeah, maybe. He didn't really lift it over the wall, though, to be fair there. But just going to pop this into the box somewhere. Maybe not. So there's that. Yeah, so few things to talk about. Well, I mean, the Nuri Sahin thing is quite a big deal, isn't it? Because Schwartz, we've had him a number of years. We got rid of him back in, I want to say it was like season 4, and then we re-signed him again. And then obviously now he's like, well, I could be on his way out. I've been talking about it for a few seasons, to be fair, saying that, like, you know, oh, not too far off from Rooney, that one. Saying that he could, you know, a striker maybe has to go, and as hard of a decision it is to kind of make sometimes, you've got to kind of say, right, okay, fair enough, like, you know, you gotta go, that's it, it's over, it's the end sometimes. His stats, I think, from what I remember, were declining. So that's kind of maybe one of the ideas of why we wanted to get rid of him, potentially. But Nuri Sahin, though, look at them stats, like, wow, he has massively improved. So yeah, and yeah, so another thing, this is a really weird one, honestly. I don't know what the hell's happened, but let's just say I've been messing around with the patch for the game, and yeah, I've added in some extra like balls and stuff that we can use, etc. And I've sort of kind of had a rejig with some of the kits. But in doing so, I found out that the game has become a little bit more difficult. And I don't know why. No idea why. Like the AI, the defending, the goalkeepers save way more stuff all of a sudden. Don't understand why. It just feels much more difficult. It feels what PES 5 probably should be. You may see it down the line, but for some reason I don't know what's entirely happened, but it feels like the difficulty has been amped up a little bit. It just, like, they'll make much smarter decisions and whatnot. It's really interesting. Honestly, it could be a very difficult season, this, if we continue like that. But yeah, oh, that's a good save. Good save, that one. Ronaldo on the 10 there. Mutu's on the bench, I believe, for this one. So there's that. I'll whip this into the box. Cleared out. But yeah, that Yossi deal, or whatever you want to call him, yeah, looks really good. I don't know what happened. I just had a little look at PES United's team, and there he was, so just with these really good stats. And I figured, you know, we've been looking for somebody who could possibly play the left side of well, left back potentially. He's probably more suited for right, but could play there anywhere. So that's a really good player that we could pick up there potentially, and swap for Lahm, in my opinion, is fine, because you know, like I say, I'm happy to keep Lahm. I said that in the past, but if we don't end up keeping Lahm, it's fine. You know, good player and all that. Oh, Shimizu with the opening goal then. For this one, took about half an hour or so to get that one, but very good start. Age 25, of course. Everybody's going to age up by 1 year once we hit next season. You have to complete the 8 pre-season games before you actually get everybody to age up a year. So there's that. Gambino here finds the pass to Rooney. Rooney's playing because I want Rooney to have a little bit more game time. The thing is, if we are going to get rid of Schwartz, players like Rooney and that have got to step up. The thing is, we don't know what the state of the team will be by the end of pre-season. We have no idea. You know, it could look like anything really. Obviously, there's main players that we'll be keeping, such as Iniesta, Ronaldo, Mutu. You know, all those great players. Gambino, we just acquired him, so he's staying put. And whatnot. It's Shimizu. Oh, he's got number 2. Good stuff there. Nice play. He's looking for a hat-trick. He's playing attacking midfield today. What an area that, to be honest, attacking midfield, you sometimes might say that it's actually better. You know, instead of actually playing a striker, you know, sometimes you might say, well, attacking midfield's actually better because you get more of the ball. You're sort of in the thick of the action, I guess. You know, you're not directly up front, but you can run into those areas and come back as well. So it's a really good area, the field. It's always been like so good. Like Iniesta, the amount of man of the match awards he gets. Whoever really plays that position has got a fantastic shot at getting the man of the match, because not only can they get goals, but they can also they can also. Oh, this is good play. It's Rooney. Oh, with a good chance there. They can also assist the team quite a lot as well, which is probably why they get so many man of the match awards there. PES United are going to make a change here. Interesting. Shimizu's going to pop this into the box. Oh yes, something else I haven't actually mentioned today, and it might happen, it might not happen in this game, but I guess we'll see. But penalty duty. Penalty. Oh, here he is actually. Oh my God! No! 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 Okay, maybe a bad idea. I was just literally about to say Marshall is being given the penalty duty because in the last episode we said like, oh, we should maybe give the penalties to maybe like the goalkeeper or something, and then that is just a calamity of ping pong right there, isn't it? Let's face it. He gets this. Cannavaro has just got no clue what he's doing. Marshall is just. I blame Cannavaro more on that one, I think, just for the simple reason that... Well, hold on a second, here's Rooney. Oh, and... Oh! Well, Ronaldo's shot was completely missed, honestly. Should be an own goal, I think, but oh well. Yeah, one of the reasons, because in the last episode we said, oh the goalkeeper should take one. Potentially, and yeah, I mean, Marshall is playing this one. He's on a red form arrow, which is why he's playing this one. Rooney here gets this shot away. It's on target. It's a good save. This doesn't get cleared. Ronaldo then. Ronaldo here should be shooting for goal, but for whatever reason he totally misses it. I don't think that would have ended up at Rooney. It looked like it would be too quick for Rooney to get onto it, but defender makes a mistake. The score is 3-1, and yeah, when I said that the difficulty is maybe a bit harder, and it's not looking that way right now. But we are playing PES United, who are in the second division. I mean, to be honest, looking at their team, though, they've got a pretty good team. To be fair, the goalkeepers parry the ball more as well, which is kind of odd. But yeah. I don't know. It's a little strange. Here is Rooney. And, oh, header there by Ronaldo. Didn't work out. It's like the Man United partnership up front, but for Liverpool today. Yeah, good first half. 4 goals, one of which we probably shouldn't have conceded, but oh well. Let's move on. Well, we're not going to change anything. We're just going to keep it as it is. Still, we are awaiting Gambino's first goal for the club. In the last episode, though, the sort of like the stipulations, I guess, where that only legends could play the game, guys. Only legends could do it. So players that have played at the club. Oh, nicely done by Ronaldo. Like long-time players. I mean, like Babel's not really a long-time player, but what he achieved in the past couple of seasons makes him a legend in my book. So those kinds of players. So like Maldini, for example, hasn't been playing here too long. Cannavaro doesn't really play that many games. Those guys kind of were left out from the squad in the last one. And you're kind of thinking here, Ronaldo's gone for the shot, which is fair enough, but kind of could have slipped it into Rooney, but it worked out anyway. So, yeah, I think we've got, is it Deportivo coming up soon? We've got some pretty big games coming up, which will, you know, they might provide more of a bigger challenge to us, and that could really test the team this pre-season. I think it's ideal, honestly, in pre-season to probably select teams that you want to play that will give your team quite a decent test, because that way you can test new players that you've signed, etc. Just before the season starts. So that's kind of an idea. Is Gambino. Finds Ronaldo. Ronaldo flicks it back. It's Ronaldo. It's Shimizu. It's number 5 with a hat-trick for the little guy. Nice play there. If we can play like this next season, we'll probably take the treble again, hopefully. But It's a question for another time. And yeah, Shimizu, right place, right time. Gambino here, nice passing. You're thinking, oh, is Ronaldo going to shoot here? But Shimizu has the space to work with. PES United haven't been in the Premier League since, I want to say, was it around season 6 or 7, something like that. Like, man, they should have stayed up that season as well. They were so close. They were like a point off or something, if I remember correctly. Or was it goal difference or something took them down? It was so close and it was so unfortunate. Honestly, it really was. They've got looking at they've got the team though to get themselves back up there. It's just if they do get back up, they need to Gambino. Oh, stay up, which can be easier said than done, honestly. And it's Fabregas. Oh, shot there. We're making quite a lot of space in front of goal. Oh, Yossi, or whatever his name is, has just come on, actually, ironically. Here is Gambino. He's trying to pick out Rooney. Doesn't do that. It's going to be Shimizu, is it? Potentially here. And it's Kaiser. And it's Rooney. And it's Fabregas. And Rooney can't get onto that one. There's been some good passing. And Shimizu can't get to the ball there. Here's Ireland. And ooh, Marshall gathers that one up easily enough. Kind of wanting us to get the penalty now, just to see Marshall take it, which would be kind of crazy, but. We'll see, won't we, if we do get one. Here is... Oh, Ronaldo steals the ball back there. Can Gambino get onto that? Oh, no, he's caused a foul instead. He's definitely trying, though. Here's not Rooney. And keeper comes out to apply some pressure while the defence gets back. We'll check at the end of this game to see if any of the transfers have actually gone through. It's kind of exciting in the pre-season, you know, make some transfers, have a match, and then see at the end if you've signed anyone. Gambino will take this. In pre-season we have like 7 substitutes we can use, but we're just going to use the 3 in this one. Ronaldo! Good stop there. And that's going to give the opportunity for the subs to come on here. Owusu's going to be one of the ones to come on as well. So we've brought him here to America with us. Why not? (5-1) though, not a bad day at the office. Cannavaro's got to deal with this. Can he do it? Oh. Oh, that's unfortunate. Maldini got in the way of it, but the deflection took it in anyway. Unfortunate. Cannavaro was just sort of like running and then like putting the slide tackle here just to cut off any kind of shot that might have happened at that moment. You know, maybe Cannavaro could have gotten a little closer to him. You don't know. Maldini's really technically done his... Oh, it's come off his hand! Are you kidding? I mean, he's kind of done his job, but Made it awkward for Marshall to make the save in the end. Are you kidding with that? That is gross. Mafio is on, by the way. Here's Shimizu. Here is Cafu. And here is Roberto Carlos, who is going to make a run down this wing. And it's going to be full time anyway. The subs didn't really have much time. But 5-2, you're not happy with that. Good performance. Shimizu, probably the man of the match. More than happy with it. Of course, 8.0 for Shimizu and the Man of the Match award. Gambino 7.5, Fabregas 7.5, Ronaldo with an 8. He could have took it, but I think the hat-trick is what took it for Shimizu in the end, didn't it? 2 goals scored by Ronaldo today, but Shimizu with the 3 there. Rooney, I don't think he scored, did he? But he assisted twice. So yeah, not too bad. Mascherano came on as well. More than happy with the performance today. So every single one was a breakdown for the transfers, so that sucks. We probably didn't offer enough, is probably what happened. I'm assuming Nuri Sahin, you know, it's early days in the transfer window, so we've got time. Ronaldo has renewed Ronaldinho and Puyol though, which is all good stuff. They're just having a look through here, and it doesn't really appear that anything has really changed, honestly, in the way of transfers. I don't know. It doesn't look like any extra players have appeared on here or anything like that. So it's a case of just maybe retrying again. Maybe just retry the 3 that we attempted in this episode, possibly. You know, it changes, it varies from episode to episode, but yeah, that's all I can really say at this moment in time. Like I said, I did this, and I saw this guy. Might not give up on him yet. He's 27, will be 28 next season, but if we could swap him for Alarm, Alarm's like 3 years ahead of him, I think. That would be kind of really good. So, you know, that's kind of my whole thought with that one. But yeah, so no signings made yet, but we've got plenty of time to look back into it. So let's come out of this and let's have a look forward to the calendar. And this is what we've got coming up for you next time. We've got the Goliaths coming up, who I believe are like really tall built players. So might be better to not swing the ball into the box because they've probably got a height advantage or whatever. But, you know, I think it might go based on strength as well with them and stuff like that. So, yeah, we've got Palermo coming up. Deportivo's not for a while, actually. I thought it was the other way around. But couple of pre-season games down. We've still got another 6 to play yet before we get into next season. Please do comment, subscribe, and share, as always, guys, if you want to. And I will see you next time for the Goliaths. And, you know, keep those transfer suggestions coming in, and we'll dabble, we'll think about them and see what we feel is best. See you next time, guys. Take care.